Hopefully the audio's working here. Otherwise I'm just talking to myself, which is very strange. Okay, so this is the first video that I've done on a motorbike with a GoPro and a microphone. We're heading into Liverpool, a city I love. Gonna go into the docks, through the tunnels, over the water to the Wirral, see a bit of the docks, come back. I started a channel mainly with a few drone videos called UK Traveller, mainly because I want to do some actual travelling. So started the YouTube channel. I've got 3 videos on there at the moment, which are all drone videos. That's how this whole thing started. But the drone videos I thought were a little bit boring, so thought I'd do something else. A few motorcycle bits. Maybe go to some nice places, put the drone up, and incorporate the two, the motorbike and the drone. I'm also on Instagram as UK Traveller Insta. So feel free to check those out if you're interested. But yeah, the whole purpose really is to, of this video anyway, is to check the microphone's working properly, make sure the whole setup works, make sure the camera's not at some weird, bizarre angle, and it actually looks reasonably professional. And yeah, have a nice little day out. Bit of interest here for some of the people at Liverpool. This is the Priory Road area, and there is Goodison Park. Yeah, which I suppose is half of Liverpool, are interested in that side of things. And Anfield is somewhere over there, just through those trees. Anfield Park, and beyond is Anfield Stadium. Not a massive fan of football, to be honest, so it has absolutely no meaning to me whatsoever. If we had a racetrack in Liverpool, then I'd be interested, but we don't. Glover's come undone. I suppose the other point in this video is to, other than just testing the audio, is to explain why I'm looking to do what I'm doing. I actually want to do a bit of travelling. I want to get out. I want to, I suppose, make a record of what I'm doing and share that experience. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos over the years. I've seen a lot of other people making videos and having little adventures, travels. And I suppose in some way I want to kind of have my own. I don't know, I think I'm one of those people who plans an awful lot of stuff and then doesn't do an awful bit. Like for example, I planned to do the coast to coast of walk from St Bees to Whitby, and planned it all out. Got a book, read the book, got maps, looked at the maps, planned the route, and then didn't do it. We're into the tunnel now. Must try and keep to the speed limit. I think it's a 30 down here, which is, oh no it's not, it's a 40, which is good because I was going incredibly slowly. So yeah, we're entering the Kingsway Tunnel, which should be interesting. Over to the Wirral, and it's nice because you don't have to pay. It's free for bikes, which is lovely. Light at the end of the tunnel. yeah, where all these poor saps have to pay to go through that wonderful little tunnel. It is free for the likes of me. If you have a sidecar, you have to pay. Who the hell has a sidecar now? So, the bike. I mean, I suppose most people will probably realise by now that it's a Yamaha Tracer. It's a 900. It's my second bike. Before this, I had a Honda Hornet 600, a 1999. I had that for about 10 years. Nice. It was. Don't get me wrong. Right, it was a nice bike. It had character. The main thing was the lack of a fuel gauge, which I say is just weird. Come on, mate. You know, you'd be driving along and you would know roughly around 100 and something miles that your fuel was about to run out. It got to the bit where the engine started to sort of cough and splutter and stutter, and you would then sort of get to the point where you're thinking, right, okay, it's now going to run out anytime soon. And then suddenly the engine would just cut out, and at that point you would have to reach down to the tank. Underneath there's a little tap, and you would turn the tap from on through off to reserve tank, and at that point you would be in the reserve, which would give you, I think, about 15 miles. I never went any more than that. But yeah, the fact that the engine would just cut out mid-ride because you ran out of petrol, and you had, you know, little to no idea it was coming. Whereas now, oh Jesus, I've just dickhead, just like that, you fucking belter. That was well timed, wasn't it? Concentrating on bloody talking and videoing. Anyway, yeah, so the engine would cut out just like that, always when you didn't want it to, like in the middle of a bloody junction, yeah, it had character. I've kind of got off track there. It had character, but it got to the stage where I think there was a period where I didn't ride for a little while because I was young and I thought I was probably going to kill myself, so there's a period where it was just in the garage for a bit, and I think that little period killed it, if I'm honest. It was a carb engine, wasn't fuel injected, and I don't know whether the fuel got clogged up or what, but many months of trying to fix it and trying to get it to a point where it was reliable never really worked. And yeah, it got to the stage where I could get it going, I could ride it, but say on a 20-mile trip it would break down at least twice, which is no fun at all, really. So yeah, I sold it, and then I bought this Yamaha Tracer 900. It has a fuel gauge. Wow. Don't even know where we are now. Kind of lost track of where I am. Edinburgh Road. No idea. Birkenhead, I think. Oh no, I'm turning into Edinburgh Road. God knows where this is taking me. New Brighton. I think that's where we want to be. We are 6 minutes away. Oh look, a motorbike dealership. So yeah, this is the Yamaha Tracer. It's 900. It has, now this is the big thing, this is the good deal that I kind of got. It's a second-hand motorcycle. I didn't get it new, probably never bought anything new. Yeah, it's got heated grips integrated, which is by the little buttons here. It's trying to kill me with a washing machine. It's got what else has it got? Oh yeah, it's got the lights. I can't see them from here, but it's got spotlights, which are very nice, make it look good, and quite bright, which is nice. Oh, you're talking like a fucking moron. So I think we're now coming on to New Brighton. Just checking the camera's still on. That'd be annoying. Now to find a place to park. Look at that. That is nice. See, I love all that. I love the industrial industrial side of Liverpool. I love the docks. Sounds proper weird that, but I do. I kind of like the fact that it's all coming back that we've got, because those cranes, they're not old, they're fairly new. I'm gonna follow this guy. So why YouTube then? I mean, I suppose I wanted to be a bit more creative. I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons. I think as a kid I was always quite creative. I was always doing things and, you know, writing things and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's difficult to have the time to do that as an adult. I think it's just difficult as an adult. I think, as I said before, life just gets in the way a little bit, and you get very busy with work and kids and the rest of it. Yeah, you sometimes you stop doing some of the things that you used to love doing. I don't know, other than that, I suppose you're just kind of interested to see if there's anyone out there that's sort of interested to see what you have to say, or interested to see what you're doing. I suppose. That sounded shit. That's one of the other things. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels on this kind of subject, you know, with motorbikes and so on. I've seen a lot of people go on tours and trips and adventures, and I've not done that myself. I think a lot of the time it's very, very easy to sort of, you know, sit on the couch and watch other people do something that you would like to do yourself, but always have the excuse that you haven't got the time to do it. I think that's the plan, really, is to sort of get out there, go on some trips, go on some tours, make this part of the focus. Must stick to the speed limits. Accident, route alert, 68 crashes in 3 years. Doesn't sound very good. And that's when the batteries ran out. Well, if you like totally professional footage, then I'm sure there's loads of people doing that kind of thing on YouTube. If not, and you like particularly amateurish videos, then feel free to subscribe, click like, comment if you want, and we'll see you again. Bye bye.